Yes. Now, you mentioned about trust, how you had trust issues, but then you went on to talk about love and loving. How did that transfer over into developing? Because I know you're a wife now, but how did
Yes.
that transfer over into the development of your relationship and going into marriage? Did you have a struggle with that? Was there anything internally that you had to learn how to put aside in order to have a healthier relationship that you can share with us?
Yes. Well, my first marriage didn't work, as you see,
Mhm.
and it didn't work because of both of us, right? Um, Going back to what I said about being molded, when I was a child, I wasn't taught how to be a wife. We heard the
Mm.
phrases, be a virtuous wife, be loving,
Mm.
but we weren't taught what that meant. So when you just say these words and then you don't back it up with facts, and the things that you're seeing, you're not taught this is what it means and giving definitions. You don't know how to do it. I couldn't come to my parents, unfortunately, and say, Mom, how do I make sure my husband's happy? Because
Mm.
their answers were just so vague. Girl, you'll figure it out. It wasn't detailed, and I did figure it out. It was just one marriage too late.
Wow. I can agree with that. Like looking
Yeah,
back, my mom did not teach me on principles of becoming a wife. She just basically said, well, she did say you take care of home.
but
But
what
what
does
did
that
that
mean?
entail? You cook, you clean, but what
That
else
was
does
it.
that entail? Is that it? Is that the box that you placed a wife in? You go to church, you raise your children, you cook and you clean.
That's
But
it.
how?
And
And then what else
exactly. Exactly. And
that
that's
comes
exactly
along
what
with
I
it?
mean.
So that's an interesting point that you gave there about marriage and about, how you had to learn that. Can you give me one principle on basically what did you learn on your own as a wife?
Communication,
Wow.
articulation.
Mm.
They're two separate, but without one, you can't have the other.
Wow.
I had to learn my husband's language. I
Mm.
had to learn that how he talks to me is not how he talks to everyone else. So
Mhm.
when he's speaking to me, I had to learn what it meant. I had to learn what power phrases he used to express his sad, his happy, his energy, because forget men and women are different.
Mhm.
Each individual person is different.
Mm.
So, knowing that he wasn't raised in my household with my parents, he didn't get what I got. So, how he was taught to be a husband and a man was way
Mhm.
different than what I had,
Mm.
right? So, we each had to take a moment ongoing.
Yes.
Why do you say this? What does this mean? Why do you look like this? What is your
Wow.
thoughts when you look like this? When I do this, how does it really make you feel? What is your expectations of me in this relationship? And these are questions that a lot of people say, "Oh, I know my man." But do you?
Mm.